That's right. Do you mind?
Sorry, I thought you were trying to hide from me. I can't shoot a man sitting on the throne. You gonna be long in there?
You know, if you let me shit in peace, probably not.
Look, I hate to appear rude, but could you hurry it up? I have other appointments.
Hey, this is my last shit. Business is good, huh?
Let's just say, from the looks of it, I'm doing a lot better than you are. This place looks like shit.
Hey, I really don't care what this place looks like, okay? This is just one of the many buildings that I own. I just simply collect the rent checks and cash them.
You wouldn't just be wasting time till you can figure out a way of escaping your fate, would you?
You break, I'm constipated.
Oh, that's just great. It figures. You're not one of those who's abandoned the 4 basic food groups for convenience store junk, are you?
There's a man outside my door with a gun waiting to kill me. Pardon me if the stress has made my intestines a little uncooperative.
Don't blame me for not following a high-fiber diet. I'm probably sparing you the prolonged agony of colon cancer.
Your charity overwhelms me.
I like to think there's a little bit of good in everything I do.
Helps you deal with the moral fallout?
Conscience is not part of the equation. This is my profession. I am an instrument. I don't know my target or my employer. I have no motivation whatsoever, except for the cash. Well, when you think about it, who knows what tragedies I'm averting. That old bastard I shot last week. He might have had a heart attack behind the wheel of his car, mowed down a bunch of innocent pedestrians. Who knows?
I guess you can rationalize anything, even murder.
Reason and morality. 2 issues I try to steer clear of. And murder. Doctors, lawyers, accountants, they all kill people too, in a way. Let's just say I'm an accountant with a gun. I haven't heard a plop in ages.
I'm almost done. But you know, there's a really interesting article on Britney Spears' cousin in here. I just can't seem to put down.
You got reading material. That's just great.
Name me a man that doesn't shit without reading. Relax, you know, this isn't War and Peace. It's only a tabloid.
Can I have some pages? Hey, listen to this. Elvis is alive, living a hermit's existence in the Andes. Who believes this shit?
The people who read it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hey, relax. Besides, who bought it? You or me?
Oh, sorry. Guess I'm a little sensitive. Was that a flush?
That was a flush.
So, why aren't you coming out?
Because I gotta wipe my ass, that's why.
But you just... Oh, don't tell me. You're a double flusher.
I'm a double flusher.
I hate double flushing. Considering our rapidly dwindling water resources, double flushing is highly irresponsible.
Yeah, but I only use 2 squares of toilet paper. That ought to make you happy.
It helps. But double flushing is inexcusable.
Hey, Take it easy. You mind if I wash first? I don't want my corpse to smell.
I'm expecting you to try something. So if you come closer than 10 feet from me, I will shoot.
And if I don't get closer than 10 feet from you?
That's a good point.
You know, think of it from my perspective. You're recently dead. Depending on how quickly they find the body, the coroner might be poking around a body that's not even cool yet. First thing he notices, your hands smell like shit. You want that in the papers?
Hell, I don't want that on my police report. Oh, jeez, look at all the paper you're using.
Are all the hitmen as anal as you?
Now that I think of it, which is more environmentally friendly? Cutting down forests for paper towels or damming up rivers for electric dryers?
You know, that's a good question. You ought to do a little research on that in your spare time. Okay, I'm ready.
That's far enough.
And don't ask me where I want it.
Common courtesy. You lent me your paper. You really are a very professional victim, you know, very professional.
You know, dying does tend to be a once-in-a-lifetime event. I want to go out with a little dignity, not begging and whining as you splatter my brains all over this warehouse.
I'll do the heart then. Leave your brains intact. You do have your wits about you.
I guess this is goodbye then.
I guess so. You know, you are taking this remarkably well,
Michael,
Michael. John.
pleasure to meet you. What's wrong?
A heart attack, I think.
You want me to call 911?
Tell him what? There's an assassin having a medical emergency, which is keeping him from killing me.
Well, what do you want to do?
Unfortunately, my condition will not help you at all. I am a professional.
I understand. Worst case scenario is you'll still get paid.
If they're men of honor.
You have anybody to leave it to?
No. Not really. Charity.
So what are you waiting for? Shoot.
Well, I'm wondering if I'm dying.
And?
Well, frankly, the prospect frightens me a bit.
I can empathize with that. I've been playing cat and mouse with cancer now for about 5 years.
Cancer?
Yeah, lymphoma.
Oh, sorry, Michael. I really am.
Hey, it's not your fault. Don't worry about it.
Let me be clear about this. It's not death I'm frightened of. It's just dying.
I understand.
That's why I was always so precise. No one ever had to suffer. Instantaneous, you know. Pow, pow.
From the looks of it, you're gonna get the full Monty.
Oh, don't say that.
It could take a few hours. And even if you do survive, partial paralysis is all but guaranteed.
You mean my career?
Finished. Try to move your gun hand.
Oh, God. Such an ignominious end. And I had aspired to so much more.
I'm sorry.
You planned this, didn't you?
What?
You saw my medical alert bracelet. You saw that I had a heart condition. The handshake. The handshake. You induced this heart attack.
You know, that's very, very smart. Unfortunately, I can't take the credit.
Oh, no false modesty, please. I'll admit when I'm overmatched. The brain is the most powerful of all weapons. You've been holding me hostage all along.
You're delirious. I'm the one who hired you, John, to put me out of my misery.
You're not going to leave me, are you?
You seem incapable of carrying out your assigned task, and I have no interest in dealing with the authorities. Nice meeting you, John.
Michael, before you go, I need a favor. Please. For a dying man, I let you shoot in peace.
What is it?
Kill me.
What?
We'll make it look like suicide. You won't have a thing to worry about.
I'm not going to commit murder. Thou shalt not kill and all that.
It isn't murder. It's euthanasia.
I'm not going to spend whatever time I have left in jail over you.
I promise you. I promise you, you won't. If I can convince you that no one will ever know, will you do it?
And how are you going to do that?
Will you do it?
Show me.
In my pocket, you'll find a pair of surgical gloves. I always carry extras. They've been treated so they don't retain fingerprints. Other side. Other side. Careful. Don't leave any prints on my body. Good. Now, remove the gun from my hand. Careful. Hurry.
I've never shot a gun before.
You won't have to. You put it in my good hand. Now, put the barrel against my temple. Other side. Other side. We don't want the coroner asking how a paralyzed man shot himself.
Sorry. I just wasn't thinking. You know, this was a lot less stressful when you had the gun.
Always is. Now, just Just press down on my trigger finger.
You don't need me to do this.
If I had the guts to do it myself, do you think I'd have bothered to ask? You sure your hands don't tremble? The whole point of this thing is quickness.
God, I got it. What about the splattering?
At this range, you should be fine. The only splatter will be from the exit wound. Be sure to wash your hands and clothes thoroughly to get rid of any gunshot residue.
Okay. John? About the cash. You will be paid in full.
In a world a little less fucked up, I think we might have been pretty good friends.
Where did you learn that life is harder than it has to be? Somewhere, somehow, do you believe to have a life worth something, it must be tragic? But what I believe is something else. And after what you believe, something else. I see a world full of people, and though we suffer sometimes, we also play. I see friends surrounding friends, and though we all are different, we love the same.